Hello, I'm Void, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are continuing with my terrible, very bad idea of trying to make a SCP tier list for as many SCPs as I can stand to make, as I can stand to add to the tier list. Um, Today we're going over SCP-003, which is the biological motherboard. Um, in summary, it's a fleshy circuit board that is made of like hair and nails and such, and it grows into a big starfish. Then it looks for something to communicate with, turns into one of those things, and then tries to communicate with them. Um, doesn't really know how to do that, and it seems to want to make paradise for whatever it interacts with first. Um, it does leave you with a fair number of questions. Um, and it's overall fairly mysterious. It's also notably the first numerically to use crosslinks outside of the 001s, which are definitely going to have crosslinks, but they're kind of a special category. Um, um, Going to the scores that I gave it, I gave it a 7 for its concept, a 7 for its execution, and a 6 for its impact. The 7 for concept came from it being something that I was already familiar with conceptually, but also being given, a unique SCP twist on things. I thought that the concept itself was, uncommon, but not unheard of. Um, Execution, I gave a 7 because I found this one a lot more enjoyable than um, uh, SCP-002. Um, Specifically, the only nitpicks I really had were to do with the use of the term anomalous itself, which isn't really it's not really specified how something is anomalous a few times here, um, with the um, anomalous radiation types and as well as the power source, I think it was. Yeah, an internal power source of an anomalous nature. It's not really described how or why it's anomalous. It just is, and that feels kind of like a cop out. I know it's not really the point of the article itself, but um, it was just something I took note of. Um, and finally, an impact score of 6. I was actually going to give it a 7 until I got to this incident report A21 B cycle 8. I actually was enjoying this concept a lot more when I didn't understand what it was trying to achieve, what the SCP was after. I thought that the mysteriousness was to its advantage. So when we lose some of that mysteriousness via this excerpt that basically explains its desire, its purpose, um, it became less effective as a writing piece for me personally. Um, so that gives it an overall score of 6.67, which places it at the upper end of C tier. Um, and then I noted that the crosslinks were 1512 and 2756. I did take a quick look at those just to sort of get a general vibe. I kind of scanned over the description section. I don't intend to read those quite yet. I just wanted to have an idea of what they were, and I got as far as they've got some kind of fleshy, tenderly thing going on, and that's all I needed to know. Um, Moving on to the chart itself. If you haven't seen the first video, I'm not actually placing each individual number into a tier list. First of all, for um, computation reasons, it's going to put massive strain on any software I use outside of a spreadsheet. And second, from a visual clarity standpoint, it's, especially if we continue past series 1, it's just not going to be clear at all what any of it is, especially when the numbers themselves are a lot more iconic than most visuals for the vast majority of these SCPs. If you want me to change that, I'll think about it, but this is what I've gone with for now. So we've got 1 in C tier, 1 in D tier, and total of 2 reviewed. Yep. So that is most of what I've gotten. I also have here that I wanted to note that this has been rewritten. I did read the original, and I thought that this one was noticeably better. It sort of drops a lot of the early lower quality writing quality and style, and something that I'm a bit more familiar with when it comes to the SCP Foundation. That on that note, that is all I have for today. Let me know if you have any questions. If you want me to jump around to a different SCP in Series 1, I'm open to the idea. Just let me know which one you want me to review. I will add it to the tier list. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe. And I hope you have a nice day. Bye.